Hello there. So it's been a couple weeks. Been busy with life stuff. Haven't been able to get a video recorded. It's been tough. I haven't actually practiced in a while either. So this is just going to be like a review video of cards that I have. And when I say review, it's really just pointing out different aspects of different decks that I have, comparing them to like the standard bicycle deck. Not really ranking them, just noting the differences and seeing what I like about them, not really what anyone else thinks. Unless you think of something about it, leave a comment. Alright, so we're going to be comparing the bicycle standards to the Dan and Dave's October playing cards that are from Art of Play. And one of the first premium decks that I got, first playing cards by Chris Ramsey. So I've already broken into these a while back, and I have used them. This is just going to be, again, like our standard, what we start off with. You got the regular bicycle card sleeve, deck sleeve, I forgot what they're called. It's just a box, just the deck box. Got a USB-C seal on it. You got links on the back for information if you want to play different games, stuff like that. So again, these are just going to be very, very basic decks. You have very standard jokers, one uncolored, one colored. They're not too bad. They feel pretty good. They handle real easily. If you're getting started out, start with those. Don't spend too much money if you're not going to be getting into it. They're also good if you want to use, like, do throwing cards and stuff like that, practice that. They're not too bad. They riffle real nice and easy. They shuffle real easy. They bridge real well. You got your standard faces, diamonds, your standard queen, standard ace, standard king, standard jack. Again, all the colors are very standard. That's what they're called. There's not really a lot of variation to it. This is just kind of how they start out. This is what everyone sees either like in movies, on TV, advertisements, stuff like that. And they don't feel too bad, like even fresh out of the box. They shuffle really well. What I was told and what I've kind of worked into is on the edges, they're actually kind of rough, or they kind of hurt if you don't have like calluses and stuff on your fingers. So you need to like break it down, like rubbing it on your jeans or something like that, just so that it takes that harsh edge off of it. Alright, so the first playing cards by Chris Ramsey. These are actually his third edition of his playing cards that he's released. He hasn't actually released any for a while, but if you search online you can get some of these decks. You can see it's got a lot of gold. It's not inlay. It's not engraving. I forgot the word for it now, but I'll remember it in a bit. It's actually got a really nice box, so it's actually got that all the way through it. And it's got that nice gold all the way around. And then you've got the cards themselves. The backs also have that gold on them. You go all the way around. He actually did that on purpose because it gives a really, really nice look when you're fanning cards and such. So you've also got some different jokers. They've got that nice gold on it. You've got an extra for spades for whatever trick you might need. You've got this additional snake ad card. It's actually really interesting. And then you've got just another regular one of his jokers there. Again, you've actually got the standard sort of red and black to the suits here. I'll go to the court cards. They're actually kind of different, if you can see that on there. They've got that sort of gold and green look to them, and a lot of these ones actually have the leaves in them, just like on the front of the box, because it's more of like a palm sort of thing to it. And then that's actually seen on all of the other court cards as well. And And then I'm just gonna go through. You've got a different ace of spades here. That's usually your first card, so it gets changed up on this. You see this jack here, it's got that different front there. And then something that you'll notice when you're playing with these, there's an additional bit to this king of hearts there that you can use for a trick if you can see it there. I'm not going to give the secret away, but if you look close, you know what you can use that for. Otherwise, these cards actually feel really good. They feel very different than any other decks or cards that I've used, that I've been learning with and playing around with. I'm not sure what it is. It's a crushed stock, he said, so that means like they actually compress the card stock that they use for it, so it actually makes it like thinner, so that when you're doing tricks and cardistry, they actually move a lot smoother than, say, your bicycle deck. And they feel really good. You have a really good sound when you're riffling them. Doing a riffle shuffle. Say that one 5 times fast. Actually do a really nice Pharaoh shuffle as well, so you can see there. Your lovely bridge. And again, if you just look at the backs of the cards there, you can see they've still got that similar like pattern that repeats on the back. That's just a quick overview of the Chris Ramsey first playing cards. Now on to one of my favorite decks that I've gotten so far. I like spooky stuff. I don't like being scared, but I like spooky things. So as you can see, this deck box is a bit different. It's actually got that pressed, I think it's the word. I can't remember the word. Embossed. It's got that embossed on it, so it's actually like raised lettering on here. And you've got this really nice purple deck box. And even on the lip of the sleeve, you've got a cute little moon there. And then the inside's a little neat too. You've just got the skulls going all the way around. You can see those. The backs are actually really, really neat. They've got the skulls going all around them, the little pumpkins. Yeah, focus. There we go. The little dancing skeletons, and again, those skulls and bats and stuff like that. So it's got like that fun Halloween vibe to it. Then you've got the just information card from Dan and Dave there. And then you've got this really cool little like Halloween scene on this one. I just really like that. It's just super, like, it's fun, you know? All the ghouls and stuff out having fun. Then your jokers, you got the skeleton there with his head off. And it's just the same as the other one. But then you've got all the cards here. They've got this really, really rad black here. I've heard people say that they don't like this black because when you rough them up, it actually, like, I don't want to do it to this, but I'll do it a little bit. When you do that, it actually, you can see like the white and stuff like that. It shows really clearly, which is going to happen if you use the cards enough. Then you've got the face cards, the court cards, and they're all kind of different. So there's your King of Hearts, like that old tail. He's stabbing his head. And then you've just got random things on all the other cards. Like, I haven't looked through all of these particularly, but on all of them there's just like little random goodies. See, there's another little skeleton guy there. There's your King of Clubs, spades. There's your Jack. It's a little different there too. They just kind of repeat through the court cards. The only different court card is that King of Hearts. The other ones are all the same. You got the really cool Ace of Spades there. Those double skulls with the Dan and Dave down at the bottom there. So yeah, there's your queen. The same. Yeah. So yeah, with those random cards where you have like the skeletons on them, you probably think of a trick where it's like, oh look, your skeleton moved to that card, sort of a thing, or something like that. Like it's transported. Yeah, I really like these ones. Again, these are actually like advertised as premium cards, so they're like crushed card stock. They're very smooth, just like the Chris Ramsey's. They're much smoother than your bicycle standard cards. They do cost a bit more. I'm not being paid for any of these for this review at all. It's just kind of a shout out to stuff that I like. So again, they riffle pretty well. I haven't actually used these ones that much, so they're a lot stiffer than the other decks that I was doing before. That's why I'm kind of struggling with my riffle there. You see it does that very well. And they seem to be cut traditionally. So we can do Pharaoh Shuffle pretty easily here. Like that. Bridge. Oh, let's try that again. There we go. So yeah, you can see there we've got that nice Pharaoh, which will give us a lovely bridge. I also want to say what I'm using here because I don't have a card mat. They're a little bit pricier for me right now. This is a dice mat from Die Hard Dice. Theirs by Crystal Sully. Sully, yeah. This is a lovely dragon here. These are great mats. They've got this lovely material here. I've been using them for my card stuff because it's just a really nice surface and it doesn't get my stuff scuffed up. I can keep them nice and clean. This is going to be a half review for this too, though. Eventually I actually want to do some dice reviews, I think. This will be in that. This is just a little quick thing to say, like, this is what's in these pockets. They're very useful. So yeah, that's going to be this week's video. I'm going to do some more card reviews just throughout relearning how to do tricks, because again, it's been a couple weeks since I practiced. So those are going to be the videos going forward. I'm also thinking about doing some dice reviews, and again, they're not really reviews so much as just why I like the dice that I have, and just why I like the cards that I like. Just the neat little differences in them, from the coloring on the court cards to how they feel, are they worth it, sort of thing. And I feel like these decks, they are worth it if you're trying to get better at it. If you have the skills with the bicycle decks, then I definitely recommend like getting the more expensive ones, because they'll make it a lot easier to do what you already know how to do. But working out all of those skills first with the bicycle cards, it's like weight training. You're just building up the muscles and stuff for those different tricks. But again, that's gonna be it for this week. Thanks for your guys' patience. Not sure if anyone was really demanding these videos, but yeah, I'm gonna try to put out another one next week about in the same vein as this. So thank you guys. Let's make them better.